Hey YouTube, it's a nice Wednesday night. Not really, it's a stormy Wednesday night here in Louisiana. But it's time for a tobacco review. Let's get to it. Tonight, we will be reviewing Chelsea Morning. Now, several months back, or several weeks back, I did a first impressions of Chelsea Morning, and I've had a little bit more time to get acquainted with it. So let me first kind of give you the vital statistics in case you haven't seen it. Sorry, Bradley, don't mean to be stealing your thing, but here's what you need to know about Chelsea Morning. Chelsea Morning is an English blend. It's meant to be smoked in the morning with your tea or with your coffee, and so expect it to be a lighter English blend. Second, it's ribbon cut, but just like almost all of GLP's, I think it's called the Old London series, they're done with old manufacturing techniques. That means that he takes the tobacco, he presses it into cakes, and then they cut it and tumble dry. So your ribbon cut is not your typical nice thin ribbon cut that you might expect out of an Esoterica blend, an old STG blend, things like that. And I'll show you that right now. So you can see you got some nice big chunks, you got some nice ribbons in there. It loads, it packs pretty easy. One of the things you'll notice, and this kind of comes out in the review, if I can not drop all my tobacco there. It's got a good chunk of Virginias in there. Okay, so let me read you the nice little tin statement here. Chelsea Morning, sweet red Virginia and bright Virginia, fragrant Orientals, a bit of rich Cyprus, Latakia, and just a pinch of Perique. The leaf is blended in layers, briefly pressed, then sliced and tumbled into ribbons. Lively and engaging, with subtle fruitiness and an elegant, creamy texture, it's a great bowl to accompany the morning cup. So, English blend, ribbon cut, light English, and I would say that this is more, in my opinion, more Virginia forward. When you first light Chelsea Morning, you get that nice incensey aroma of the Latakia, but that quickly fades into the background. And what you're left with is a smoke that is certainly well balanced. So Latakia plays a part in the overall flavor. It just doesn't dominate. Not that traditional kind of sweet, smoky, incensey, floral quality that Latakia can have. It's not overpowering or dominant. I get a little bit of spice from the Orientals and quite possibly the Perique. Sorry, it's raining here tonight. We're having some thunderstorms and kind of trying to film in the middle of that, so it's not staying lit very well. But you get some of the nice Orientals in there. You have the Virginias. If I'd say anything, this is kind of a Virginia Oriental mixture. Beyond that, the Latakia is very light and in the background. If I had to make a guess, I'd say it's only like 10% Latakia. It's not very heavy at all. Overall, it's a good blend. One thing I will say about it is that if I were you, I would smoke it out of a billiard. That is just what I have found to be the right pipe to smoke this out of. A lot of people would say with English mixtures, you want to smoke that in a kind of larger, broader bowl. I found that could really accentuate maybe some of that spicy of the Orientals, and wasn't pleasant to me. To me, I found being in a billiard, really pacing my smoke, made it pleasurable, and one that I could season all day smoke. No tongue fatigue, no tongue bite. All just a good, excellent smoke. So I think if you are wanting to tiptoe into English blends, and you don't want to go the sweet English route, and you don't want to go the aromatic route, to get kind of in the backdoor English, like one of those sweet English / aromatic blends that, you know, it's Captain Black with some Latakia added to it or whatever. If you don't want to go down that route, I think this is a perfect route. If you kind of want to try out English blends, if you like vapors, if you like Virginia blends, that this might kind of fit some categories, because the Virginia, I do think, is predominant here with a good helping of Orientals. I know I've said that already and I'm repeating myself. But the Latakia is very mild. The flavors are nice. They're smooth. It builds throughout the bowl, some complexity. Overall, it's a good blend, and it's on the lighter English side, just like you'd expect a morning pipe to be. And so with that, guys, Earl of Pipes, I'll see you around. Take care. Stay safe.